Alrighty, everybody. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Benny in the Booth podcast. Just gonna get everything set up and we'll be ready to go. Hope everyone's day's going well, week's going well. If you celebrate perm, hope your perm went well. And I also realized I didn't even post a TikTok to say that I'm live, so I'm gonna do that, and then we'll get started. Welcome, whoever is here.
There's been a huge shift to this.
And what's up, everybody? I'm live with this week's episode of Benny in the Booth podcast. We've got MLB Japan Series Games 1 recap and Week 2, or Game 1 recap and Game 2 preview. We've got March Madness predictions, full bracket. We've got the daily games, and a bit more. Come check out links always in bio. See you there. What's up, everybody? Okay, let's post it. By the way, if you haven't checked it out, my TikTok is linked in the description. Is under this is what it's under at Benny in the Booth. Check it out. Link is in the description via the link tree. If you haven't checked it out, it's worth to check out. I mean, there's not much I post there, but it's usually more of just like when I'm live or up with an episode or immediate reactions to stuff, or if I randomly decide to do the filter. Either way, let's get right into it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Benny in the Booth podcast. Thank you all so much for the support at this point. I very much do appreciate it. We've got a lot to talk about this week. As baseball is officially back, we had the first game of the season, aka the first game of the Japan series, and well, this is about game one, game two, but game one, how to put game one rant time. This is just kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna show this. Dodgers won to 4-1. My problem with this game is the Cubs blew this. Should have been had no hit the Dodgers through 4 innings. Okay, 4 walks is a bit concerning, but not overly too bad. 2 strikeouts on 69 pitches. 69. And again, you see, he gave up no runs through 4 innings. You gotta let him keep going. You cannot go to the bullpen. And yet, Counsell went to the bullpen, and the bullpen basically blew the game. Though there was errors, but still. Bullpen blew the game. Like, what are you doing, Craig Counsell? What are you doing? Keep Shota in there. Heck, even Yamamoto ended up pitching 5 innings and threw a couple more pitches. Like, that was such a stupid, dumb decision. I don't get why he did that. Just crazy. And the Cubs only scored 1 run the whole night, and that was the RBI double from Miguel Maya. Otherwise, it's just all Dodgers. Oh, Lord, help us all. But, like, just frustrating. Like, when they had this game, they had a chance to win, and they blew it. Pisses me off. As for game 2, lines are not out yet. The pitching matchup is Roki Sasaki versus Justin Steele. Cubs will look to split while the Dodgers look to take the 2-game sweep. I do want to see something quick. There are first 4 games, by the way, for the bracket tonight. And I'll share this while I'm at it here. The game that already went final, Alabama State beat St. Francis Red Flash 70-68. The Alabama State Hornets who are from Montgomery, Alabama, aka the capital of Alabama. Let's see who are they? They play Auburn. Interesting. And then the other game, UNC and San Diego State has started. North Carolina's up 27-13 with 9:17 left in the first quarter. Those are the first 4 games tonight, and then there are first 4 games tomorrow as well. And then we get into the actual tournament coming up this week. Let's see, when's. And then we have Mount St. Mary's against American tomorrow, and Xavier versus Texas also tomorrow. That's from this tab, so let's shift over. Speaking about March Madness, I'm going to show you my bracket. I don't really have much to say about my picks, but I'm going to show it. This is my official bracket. Yes, as an Ohio State fan, I'm picking Michigan. But these are my picks. I'll go over them. I don't really have much to say about my picks, but I'll go through them individually. In case you're wondering, Auburn, Alabama State. I have Auburn, Louisville, Creighton. I have Creighton, Michigan, UC, San Diego. I have Michigan, Texas A&M, Yale. I have A&M, Ole Miss, and whoever wins this game going on right now tonight. I have Ole Miss, Iowa State against Lipscomb. I have Iowa State, Marquette against New Mexico. I have Marquette, Michigan State against Bryant. I have Michigan State. Might as well just finish out this side of the bracket first. And then Alabama Creighton, I have Auburn Creighton, I have Creighton, Michigan, Texas A&M, I have Michigan, Ole Miss, Iowa State, I have Iowa State, and Marquette, Michigan State, I have Marquette. Then I have Michigan beating Creighton and Iowa State losing to Marquette, but Michigan beating Marquette. Set up a Final Four. For the East bracket, I have Duke over the winner of the first game tomorrow. And then I have Mississippi State over Baylor, Oregon over Liberty, Arizona over Akron, BYU over VCU, Wisconsin over Montana, Vanderbilt over St. Mary's, Alabama, and Robert Morris over Alabama. Then I have Duke over Mississippi State, Oregon over Arizona, Wisconsin over BYU, and Vanderbilt over Robert Morris, Wisconsin over Vanderbilt, and Duke over Oregon, and Duke over Wisconsin. Then the West part of the bracket, I have Florida over Norfolk State, UConn over Oklahoma, Memphis losing to Colorado State, Maryland over Grand Canyon, Drake over Missouri, Texas Tech over UNC Wilmington, Kansas over Arkansas, and St. John's over Omaha. Then Florida over UConn, Maryland over Colorado State, Texas Tech over Drake, and St. John's over Kansas, St. John's over Texas Tech, Florida over Maryland, and St. John's over Florida. Set up Michigan versus St. John's in that Final Four. And then in the Midwest, Houston over SIUE. Who's SIUE? I don't know. Gonzaga over Georgia, Clemson over McNeese, High Point over Purdue, Illinois over Texas or Xavier, Kentucky over Troy, UCLA over Utah State, and Tennessee over Wolford, Gonzaga over Houston, Clemson over High Point, Kentucky over Illinois, Tennessee over UCLA, Tennessee over Kentucky, Gonzaga over Clemson, and Tennessee over Gonzaga to set up Duke and Tennessee. I then have Michigan and Duke advancing to the national championship game and Michigan winning. That is my bracket. I am part of my own pool with my own family shout group. But that's my picks. Let me know your picks, whether in live chat or in the comments section below. Trying to think, was there anything else I wanted to cover? I think that might be it. I just want to make sure before I football off season still going on. There's been a few stuff here and there, but not still a lot of action to still happen. I think that is it. So let's set up the daily games. We'll start off with Immaculate Let me pop out chat. Okay. All right. So today's immaculate grid: Braves, Diamondbacks, 200 plus strikeout season pitching. Pirates, Nationals, less than a 3 ERA season. So Pirates, Braves. I could go. Hey, who could I go for Pirates, Braves? Oh, Richard Rodriguez. 1%, I'll take that. Pirates and Diamondbacks. Um, Arizona and Pittsburgh. I'm mixing him up with Derek Lee. I think. I'm mixing him up with Derek Lee. You made play for Arizona? No. I could have used you for Atlanta, Pittsburgh. Of course. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, Arizona. Oh, Marshall Lance and well, actually, it might not be a super popular answer. 9%. I will take that. 200 plus strikeout season pitching. Doc Ellis. I'm gonna come back to that category. I want to get the teams out of the way first. Nationals and Braves. Brad Hand, I know, played for both. Um, who else played for Nationals and Braves? No. Didn't Yeah. Nationals and Diamondbacks. I'm gonna go Adam Eden. 1%, I will take that. Nationals and Braves. Is there anyone besides Brad Hand I could go with? Um, uh, oh, 5%, I will take that. Now it's just down to less than three RAs and the 200 strikeouts. Less than 3 RA with Braves in a season. Any chance Johnny Venters would have done that once? Curious. Yes. 0.6%, I will take that. Arizona Diamondbacks, less than 3 ERA. Jack Archie Bradley. 1%, I will take that. Less than 3 ERA and 200 plus strikeout season. Would Arrieta have done it in his Cy Young year? Yes, 2%. I'll take that. Nationals 200 plus strikeout season. Did Steve the Rogers man do it? Yes, 4%. I will take that. Pirates 200 plus strikeout season. Did Bert Blyleven ever do it for them? No. Total rarity score is 124. The top answers for each category. For Braves, Pirates, 29% is Sid Bream. For Pirates, Diamondbacks at 22% is Starling Marte. For Pirates, 200 plus strikeout season pitching at 66% is Garrett Cole. For Nationals, Braves at 16% is Marquise Grissom. For Nationals, Diamondbacks at 27% is Randy Johnson. For Nationals, 200 plus strikeout season pitching at 38% is Steven Strasburg. At under a 3 ERA season with the Braves at 28% is Greg Maddux. Under 3 ERA season with the Diamondbacks is Randy Johnson. And under 3 ERA season with 200 plus strikeout season pitching is at 9% is Pedro Martinez. All right, let's switch over to batter up, strike zone, 2004 batter up, and 2000 and Mystery Cubs batter up. I don't have an idea off the bat, but let's just fire off guesses to get an idea of where this player plays. So he's not outfield. He's AL. Is he AL West? No. Is he AL Central? No. Is he an Oriole? No, but he is a catcher. Is it Austin Wells? Yes, it's Austin Wells. There we go. All right, strike zone. Of course it doesn't. I don't have a guess of exactly it is, so let's just try to get details of what it could be. It is a starter in the NL. Is it NL, but not NL East? Is it NL Central? Yes, but it's not a Cub. Is it a Red? No. Is it a Brewer? No. Is it a Pirate? No. Is it Mats? Yes, Steven Matz. Okay, 2004. Off the bat, not really sure, so let's at least try to get details down. It is AL, but it is not an outfielder. Is it AL Central? No. Is it AL West? Or is it Angels? No. Is it he actually would be Orioles. Yeah, he's Orioles at that time. Is it an infielder? Yes. So either second, first, or third. Not Rangers. Not Angels. A's or Mariners. Is it Mariners? Yes. And it's Brett Moon. How about that? Former short time only the show legend. All right, and then the mystery Cub, which I had seen this earlier, and I already know who this is. Someone that's playing in the Japan series. This is good old Seiya Suzuki. Not even much of a thought that had to go into that one. So that is done. Let's switch over to daily walk off. So the categories say year 1990 top 3 RBIs, year 2000 top 4 RBIs, 2010 top 5 RBI, and 2020 top 6 RBI through 2023. Sandberg, Dawson, and Grace are going to be 90. Sosa, Rodriguez, Gutierrez are going to be 2000. 10 was going to be Lee, Ramirez, Soriano. Honestly, I think I have this all fully correct, and I absolutely do. How about that? Walk-off homer got all done fully correct on first try. So full correct answers for the Cubs today. 1990 top 3 in RBI, Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson, Mark Grace. 2000 top 4 in RBI, Sammy Sosa, Henry Rodriguez, Ricky Gutierrez. Year 2010 top 5 in RBI, Derek Lee, Ramos Ramirez, Alfonso Soriano. Year 2020 top 6 in RBI through 2023, Ian Happ, Wilson Contreras, and Kyle Schwarber. And the theme is Dawn of the Decades. Let's keep on going a few more teams. Why not? Okay. Luis Gonzalez, Matt Williams, Justin Upton, Steve Finley, Chris Young, Christian Walker, Travis Lee, Greg Colburn, Eduardo Escobar, Kelly Johnson, Devon White, Cole Calhoun. Calhoun, Walker, and Escobar are going to be 2020. 10 is going to be Upton, Johnson, Chris Young. Finley, Gonzalez, and Williams will be two. I think I have this almost fully correct. Just got to flip Colburn and Williams. And now I'm fully correct. So I got a walk-off double. So the full correct answer is 1998 top 3 in RBIs, Matt Williams, Devon White, Travis Lee. 2000 top 4 in RBIs, Steve Finley, Luis Gonzalez, Greg Colburn. 2010 top 5 in RBIs, Justin Upton, Chris Young, Kelly Johnson. And 2020 top 6 in RBI through 2023, Eduardo Escobar, Christian Walker, and Cole Calhoun. I can definitely. Ron Gant, Troy Gloss, Anders Galarraga, Travis Darno, Dansby Swanson, Andrew Jones, Trevor Jones, Martin Prado, Ronald Cunha, David Justice, Jim Presley, Brian McCann. Gant, Justice, Presley, Andrew, Chipper, Galarraga, McCann, Prado, Gloss. I think it was. And get a walk-off homer with the Braves. So the full correct answer is 1990 top 3 in RBIs, Ron Gant, David Justice, Jim Presley. 2000 top 4 in RBI, Andres Galarraga, Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones. 2010 top 5 in RBI, Brian McCann, Martin Prado, Troy Gloss. And 2010 top 6 in RBI through 2023, Ronald Cunha, Travis Darno, and Dansby Swanson. Orioles, Cal Ripken, BJ Suroff, Joe Orsulak, Hanser Alberto, Luke Scott, Reynaldo Nunez, Matt Wieters, Mike Bordick, Albert Bell, Rio Ruiz, Ty Wingington, and Randy Million. Let's get 2020. Just give me that. 10. Honestly, let's submit this and see how this goes. Okay, definitely made some progress. Flip all of this, see where that gets me. Okay, now I just gotta flip this, and I get a walk-off double with the Orioles. So the full correct answers for the Orioles: Cal Ripken, Randy Milligan, George Orsulak, Mike Bordick, Albert Bell, BJ Surhoff, Matt Wieters, Ty Wingington, Luke Scott, Rio Ruiz, Reynaldo Nunez, and Hanser Alberto. Let's see. I'm going to push 2 more teams, and then we'll call it a night. Christian Vasquez, Carl Everett, Tom Bernansky, JD Martinez, Mike Greenwell, Troy O'Leary, Adrian Beltre, Victor Martinez, Ellis Burks, Nomar Garcia-Parra, Jackie Bradley, and Kevin Youkilis. Let's line up at least the ones I know are not. Those are for certain there. Put that there. Let's see how this goes. Well, fully correct except for 4. And now a fully correct one's completely swapped. So the full correct answer is 1990 top 3 in RBI, Alex Burks, Mike Greenwell, Tom Bernansky. 2000 top 4 in RBI, Noah Garcia-Parra, Carl Everett, Troy O'Leary. 2010 top 5 in RBI, Adrian Beltre, Victor Martinez, Kevin Youkilis. And 2020 top 6 in RBI, Christian Vasquez, Jackie Bradley, and JD Martinez. Last team I'm going to do in the Chicago White Sox, and then we'll call it a night. Luis Robert, Paul Carrico, Yohan Moncada, Ivan Calderon, Alex Rios, Alexi Ramirez, Maglio Ordonez, Carlos Quinton, Sammy Sosa, Carlos Lee, Eloy Jimenez, Carlton Fisk. Let's set this up where I at least know certain spots where there's for sure going to be. This might actually be fully walk-off homer. Oddly enough, it is. Good way to close it out. So the full correct answer is 1990 top 3 RBI. Sammy Sosa, Ivan Calderon, Carlton Fisk, and yes, Sosa was traded to the Cubs in a trade that the White Sox probably regret to this day. 2000 top 4 in RBI. Maglio Ordonez, Carlos Lee, Paul Konerko. 2010 top 5 in RBI. Alexi Ramirez, Carlos Quinton, Alex Ramirez. Alex Rios, not Alex Ramirez. And then 2020, top 6 in RBI through 2023 at Luis Robert, Eloy Jimenez, and Yohan Moncada. And that is it for this week's episode of the podcast. Thank you so much for watching this. If you're new on YouTube, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, leave a notification bell so notify when I go live and I post a new video. If you're new in audio, follow the podcast, leave a review and notification button to notify when I post on there. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I will see you in next week's episode 165. Bye-bye.